Let's create a fairy wand. Hello friends, May Flaum here for Dress It Up Buttons. We have the Fairies Welcome button set. I also have a plastic Christmas ornament and a wooden dowel. All things you can find at the craft store. In fact, I have too many leftover empty ornaments. Now, I am going to use hot glue for this. It just seems like the most effective adhesive. And I'm just going to adhere this. I'm adhering it to one side of my ornament. And then I'm going to actually fill this ornament up. Now you could do lots of different things. Maybe you have some of that holiday tinsel type or snow that you want to make it more like snow globe. I have a bunch of rhinestones, really inexpensive rhinestones that I thought, oh, well, I'm never going to use all of these. Let's find something to do with them. So I'm using those here, and I'm just kind of creating a little paper funnel there to get everybody in and tucked down. You don't have to fill this completely. You can fill this a little bit if you like, if you have sequins, if you have glitter, whatever you would like to put in there. I just advise using something chunky enough that it's not super fine glitter and it's not going to just fall back out. Then what I'm going to do is I've punched a bigger hole in the top of that topper for the ornament, and I'm actually going to, this is probably the trickiest part. So what I'm going to do is just add some more hot glue and then press this down. So this is going to just add to the stability between, I'm going to be very generous with the hot glue, between the hot glue and the stick and the topper here. This is going to create a very stable fairy wand, or as stable as I can come up with at least. And don't worry about that showing because we're going to cover everything up. I'm starting with our little dragon friend. I'm going to glue him there, and then I'm going to take a bunch of art fibers and ribbons, whatever you've got, whatever you'd like to mix and match here. I'm going to take a bunch of these and tie a knot at the base there, right at the base where it's a little bit ugly, to be very honest. There's some hot glue leaking out, but by the way, let that hot glue cool. Let the hot glue cool so that it's all very sturdy and stable. I'm going to go ahead and tie a knot here. And then once I have this tied, you can double knot it if you want. I'm just going to single knot it because I will be using hot glue in other areas, but you can see it just covers up the less attractive part. Then you can trim down your ribbons and your fibers if need be and keep on gluing. Again, I'm using hot glue, but there's a lot of different adhesives you're welcome to use. Remove the button shank as needed, as you just saw me do with a trimmer, and add your hot glue, add your buttons. You're going to want to remove the shanks for any of the buttons where they need to lie flat against that ornament. And you can decorate this. You can add as much detail as you would like here. There we go again. Just you see how easy it is. Just snip that off and then add the button. You could also add other Dress It Up buttons. Now this is the one button pack. These all come together. They're super cute. Some of my favorite buttons, but you could also add other things. Maybe you have some micro hearts or rounds. Maybe you have some rhinestone flowers, whatever you might like to have and add. Add them all over to create your fairy wand. There's no rules here. This is purely magical crafting. And how much fun would this be to gift to a young princess or fairy in training? Maybe this could be altered to be more of a wizard's wand. There's so many options here. And this is just such a fun way to use an ornament that maybe otherwise would just gather dust in the closet all the rest of the year. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. If you create based on it or with any of the Dress It Up buttons, be sure to tag on social media so that we can see your creations. Have a great day.